already know what it is. Your boy Nas got Hip Hop is Real. We are here on the set of the Face Off, Kings versus Queens.
We here, man.
Loso, man, you know, one of the top killers in this battle rap culture, man. Been putting in that pain.
Yes, sir. Every event, bro.
I was talking to your brother John yesterday, man. He says the ladies aren't going to win no matches, in his opinion, in his humble opinion. Now, I had to, you know, give him a little debate, like, yo, I feel like some guys are facing harder opponents than other guys. And I felt like, yo, Loso is one of those guys that's battling a Viixen who's on fire. Of course they know you a killer. Of course they know what you do in this game.
Yeah.
But she's coming out with that fire. She got that whole fan base behind her. And, you know, they're counting the wins and losses off this caffeine stuff. What's your mindset coming into this, knowing all of these things combined?
I got to kill her, bro. It can't be close, because when you get somebody who's like I would call him a baby face in this culture, you know what I'm saying, where like everybody's rooting for them right now, you can't have any close battles with it, because if it goes to the fans, they're gonna rock with her regardless, you know what I'm saying, even if it's close. So you got to go in there and really show like, yo, I'm clearly better than her. I'm clearly doing things she's not doing on this stage. And that's why I think, not because of talent, I'm not saying she's not talented, but I don't want to make it seem like she's better than my opponents. But what I am going to say, she's my toughest opponent right now because of everything behind it. Woman of the Year, you know what I'm saying? Her Lady Flames and DNA performances, all this stuff is going. And so if you look at all the polls, they got these men beating these women pretty clear. But every time it's Loso and Viixen, Vixen's clearly either win it or like I'll edge it. Like I think they just did a poll, and I won it like 53 and she had like 49 or something like that.
Okay.
But
so they looking at your battle.
They looking at my battle like, yo, we don't really think Loso, which is crazy to me that they feel like that, you know what I'm saying? But that's actually giving me a little more motivation, because when I get in that ring, I gotta really. This is my first battle. I'm an underdog since my JC battle.
Wow.
So I haven't been an underdog in a minute, you know what I'm saying? So I remember my JC battle, people had that. People like, yo, JC gonna get Loso out of there. And then boom, I got him out of there. But this is the first battle since, you know, None, Rada, EK, you know, I went to Raya, Cali Smooth, like whatever I had. This is my first battle that I'm actually an underdog, which is kind of weird, but, you know, so I think it's going to be a fire battle. But I also feel like on the talent side, she's the best female on the card, bro. She's the best female on the card. So,
yeah, she was rated #1.
Yeah, she was rated #1. You know what I'm saying? She's the best. To me, I think talent-wise, she is the best female. And on top of that, it's crazy because if you rank the dudes, if you let the people rank the dudes, even though I feel like I'm one of the best in the world, but if you let them rank the dudes, they would probably put me 5th on that card. You know what I'm saying? They'll put T-Top, JC, Verb, and Rock above me. But I got the toughest competition on there. You know what I'm saying? So I got to show them, like, even if you get the top female and you put them against the 5th best man on the card, like, it's still gonna be trouble. So that's my agenda tomorrow.
Now, as far as content, you know, you're battling a female. You know, we know what you represent and everything like that. What can you like? What are you like?
Because I know, because you kind of already know, like, yo, if Arsenal go in there, he gonna disrespect you. If Rock gonna go in there, you know what I'm saying, he gonna curse you out and gunball you and stuff. But like, what is Loso gonna do? But that's why, like, with me, I think on the flip side, it's her toughest. It's like her toughest opponent that she could have asked for. It's not DNA. This is before DNA got on his like no gun bar stuff, right? She got DNA then. It's not Rock or any of these dudes that have like this obvious angle against her. Like for me, I just want to try something different. You know what I'm saying? And I think the fans are really, really gonna love it. I think the fans are gonna love the pace that I'm rapping at. I think I'm gonna really showcase, like, yo, like, can Loso rap like can he rap really, really, really like over, just better than the females, you know what I'm saying? Really well on a stage where like everything is kind of like almost enhanced because we're in a small room type of setting, and that's my mindset. So like she has no idea what I'm gonna come with tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a fun battle. I got something up my sleeve though, man. It's gonna be dope, bro.
Now y'all about to go into the face-off. What are you looking like? What do you think is gonna happen? Like, you know what I'm saying?
High personality, you know her, bro. She's on that. What does she be saying? You know what I'm saying? What is, baby? You know what I'm saying? She's doing all that, but it's fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing why it's so difficult battling her, because she's a likable person. Like it's probably like somebody battling Charlie Clips. Like you really don't hate that dude.
You got nothing bad to say.
Right? And so Viixen is just a likable person with the fans. And so I know in the chat, you know, they're going to be rooting for her, stuff like that. But for me, I just got to make sure I diffuse it. So it's chess. That's what this is, bro. It's strategy.
Now, the last Kings versus Queens, the fans were really on the edge about each round being voted, things like that.
They didn't like that?
No, they were on the edge. Like it made it more exciting for the fans. what's your mindset as far as like getting the fans on your side? Because you know it's tough. Like the caffeine fans, sometimes it's unpredictable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Man, you know
or
what?
do you even think about that? Is that even in your mind? To make sure you get the win for the guys.
I do, because unfortunately we are in an era, and it sucks, right? Because I would usually charge more for a judge battle and all that stuff, but it sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's just the times that we in that every battle is a judge battle.
Yeah.
So even if you don't sign up for a judge battle, they're putting the votes up on caffeine, and then it gets used against you, and then it drops on the app, and then you let people vote on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with my Nun battle, right? Like live, I lost, and then on the app they got me clearly winning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, you know, I technically lost because I got knocked out of the tournament, and then I technically won because, you know, when you look at the record, it says 5-0 for Loso. But for Viixen, I definitely want to win one for the males, obviously. And then on top of that, I do want to try to, like, I need to rap in a way where the fans are like, yo, even if I want to pick Viixen, even if I'm rooting for Viixen, I would be hating if I did not click on Loso's name because he's clearly the better rapper right here. He's clearly the better battler. So that's my mindset going into it, bro.
Was it fun preparing for her as opposed to other opponents?
It was different. You know, I've battled women before, so I did a 2-on-2 battle back on Bullpen with Street Hymns. Which was really, really fun. Me and Street Hymns versus Farrah and Shuni. Go watch that. That's almost like 500,000 on the Bullpen channel. But that was a fun time. But you know, that was a partner. And so 2-on-2s are like all-star games. You know what I'm saying? We could try different things. So when it's 1-on-1, it's a little more personal. But it definitely was fun, man, because you know, a lot of people know this already. We've been said it several times. Like, we were supposed to battle back, what was it, October or September? You know, when they did the first Kings and Queens, but they offered me the Murder Moot card.
Wow.
And so in my mind, they told me also that they said
you were supposed to be in DNA.
It was me and Viixen. It was me and Viixen locked in, and then DNA got the call. They wanted to go with DNA. When they said, yo, DNA, we're gonna give you Viixen. They said, Loso, don't worry, we're going to give you the Murder Moot joint. Now, at the time, I thought the Murder Moot call was going to be better than the Kings and Queens. But, don't get me wrong, it was historical, right? That Murder Moot joint was historical, right? And I did my numbers. However, though, when you on a card that's named after a battle, the other battles get lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Murder Moot versus Tay-Rock, and then you almost watching these other joints that just like filler. But when it's the Kings versus Queens, every battle matters.
They all count.
They all count. And so
they definitely went at Swamp crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they killed Swamp for losing the KCJ. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, for this joint, I feel like if I would have done it back, I probably would have fought a little more to get that battle with Viixen instead of the EK battle. But you know, everything worked out. I think that she's on a crazy run right now. You know, that first battle, she shocked everybody with DNA. Had a classic battle with Lady Flames. And then, you know, she just came off the one round with EK. Regardless if you have EK winning, which I thought EK did as the battle, like, she went viral. Like, people, there's only one clip that people are talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So for me, man, going into this battle, I'm really excited. I think that it's one of my toughest competitions in a while. But I hope everybody who watches it, man, I hope they like what I got in store for them.
And I gotta say, as far as the other guys, man, how you know, confident are you? Or do you feel like they all got, like, it's gonna be tough for every guy? Or do you feel like there's some guys that's clearly gonna win?
Maybe Tay-Rock, you know what I'm saying?
You think Tay-Rock might clearly?
No, I'm saying maybe Tay-Rock might got a tough battle.
Okay.
But when I talked to Rock was just on some, like,
he chilling.
He was like, yo, there's really nothing she can do. That's exactly what he just told me. He was like, yo, he said, like, I'm gonna kill her. I was like, all right, bet. And then you got JC and Lady Flames, which is gonna be a fire battle. But then you got Top and Coffee, who I think Top is he's just clearly better. You know what I'm saying? So
and Verb and Hustle.
And then Verb and Hustle, same battle. I think that battle's actually gonna be interesting because of everything that Verb's been putting on his IG and stuff, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Talking crazy to the women.
Yeah.
So we know what all of these guys are gonna do. I can't wait to see what you do. We know these guys are gonna talk crazy. So I'm looking forward to that, man.
Yes, sir.
Loso, appreciate you as always.
Y'all, man. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.